I just pictured you coming on, Neela, saying, "Hi, dear." And then you did. Said the very same thing. And Vaishnavi, hello, my lovely. That's good. All little birds before land. Hello, Wendy Ann. How are you? Okay. Good, good, good. Yes, little light. I've only just started. So the details are in the description box below the video, my lovely. I'm just waiting for yours to come through, Neela. Um, boost your energy when you're low. It is only paid, my lovely, yes. But it depends. If you mean raising your vibration, you can manifest. You're always manifesting, even if you're totally depressed and anxious all the time. You're still manifesting. Just that you're in a lower vibrational energy, so you're not really getting all the things that you want. You're getting more of that energy. How to boost your energy? Go for a walk. The whole point of conscious creating is that when you desire something, you get to a point where you know it's yours. It's the knowing feeling, not running around feeling like excited all the time and happy. It is just that knowing feeling. That's what Neville spoke of. It's knowing that something, claiming your desire and knowing it's yours. Okay, so that is the main thing with it. Okay, so don't try and suppress those fears. You have to look at them and say, well, why? Why do I keep identifying with the old story? I'm not that person anymore. This is my new story because it's only me creating. Okay, those people in the office and how it all happened was part of how you saw yourself or the others or the work situation. It all came from you, whether it's something deeper rooted or not. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to do an archaeological dig for it. You've recognized that you've got something in your 3D that you don't like. You don't like it repeating. Therefore, I need to deal with it. And this is how I'm going to deal with it. No, I'm always respected. I'm valued. I'm appreciated for the work I do. My work colleagues, wherever I go, are always so helpful. Okay, you're creating what you want to see in your life. I'm still not seeing your payment come through. I'll go back into PayPal in case they're not sending through emails at the moment. Let me just go and log in there. tell you, I shifted realities on Sunday morning. I knew I did. And so many things have changed that have been the same for ages and ages and ages. The whole of PayPal has suddenly changed the format. And a couple of other things have suddenly changed. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, Neela, yours didn't go through. I'm not seeing it in PayPal. I'm seeing 2 other people's though. So just check that you actually press the button, Neela. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Right, let me come to the other 2. Okay, little light, and then we've got somebody else, but I don't want to say your name in case it's different. So the other person who's paid beginning with an M, that's not little light, with your initials MR, let me know who you are in the chat, my lovely. Okay, let's do your reading. So little light, this is yours. Are you in contact or no contact? Okay, Marissa, I didn't want to say your name in case it was something different on thing. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, little light, this is yours. Okay, so I have asked about September, but you know, Spirit, they will tell you what they want you to know, not what you are asking sometimes. So I can't guarantee that this will actually happen in September. Okay, I want to just put that in there in case it doesn't. It may be October, it may be before then. Okay, he does want to meet up with you, and he does want things to grow between you, and he feels very connected to you. So in his energy, he is wanting to meet up. Okay, and he does want things to grow. Now, we've got false person here, and we've got trust, and we've got never. Okay, now this is Spirit saying, do you see him as somebody who's not trustworthy? Do you think he is false in some way? So with this never card, the crow is picking over some bones. Okay, there's no flesh on the bones, they're just dead old bones. It's been picked over and picked over and picked over. So if you keep seeing him as not the version of him that you want, okay, then you're going to keep getting that unwanted version. So if there are, it may not be him, there may be friends that you don't like that he's got, and you are associating, he always chooses his friends over me, or they're all talking negatively about me, then they will continue to, because your assumption is what you see reflected back. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, you need to trust more. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Also on this card, the advice for you is death and rebirth. What's this death card doing? It is imagining the future that it wants. So how do you want this relationship to be? It never has anything to do with anybody else. People show up how you see them. People are a reflection of your thoughts, your assumptions. Okay, so exactly. So you have to work through that, or else whether it's him or somebody else will always reflect back to you your dominant belief about men, about relationships, or whatever. Okay, so if you've got a belief of, I don't trust men have hurt me in the past, and that is your belief, and you don't sort it out, then you're going to always get somebody who has to come along and prove that men are not trustworthy and they're going to hurt you. That is how the law works. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to have trust. You need to let go of the old story and picking over it. You don't need to identify with it from now on. Every new second, there is only now in time and space. And every second moving forward is a blank canvas. So what, it's only you keep putting the old story back onto that new moment in time. So you're continually going through the old story and seeing unwanted versions of him show up. Okay, so sit down and write out how you do want to be treated by him. Loved, doted on, always, spoilt by his affection, his time, his love, his appreciation, beautiful compliments. He loves being devoted and committed to you. Okay, but how you see yourself as well. You know, I'm always chosen. I'm always committed to. I always have beautiful relationships. You can use revision in there as well. But Spirit is really saying to you that you need to let go of the old. And in order to let go of the old and see the rebirth you want, how do you see your future being? How do you want men to treat you? How do you want him to treat you as well? Okay. The feeling is not the happiness and the joy. The feeling is the knowing. Okay. Even if you are severely depressed, you are still creating. So you don't have to be a happy, joyful person about it. It does help. Okay. But it is that feeling relaxed, feeling confident, feeling, yeah, you know, I'm the only one creating my 3D here and how people treat me. So once you start, remember the affirmations and the techniques don't change you. They help you to get into the feeling of somebody who's loved, who can be in a loving relationship. I'm worthy of being in a loving, committed relationship with my SP, etc., etc. Anyway, my lovely, if you've got Instagram, you can go and listen to that, because I do mentoring advice on there every week. But I must move on. So you need to work through those trust issues and how you are viewing him. Because if you're viewing him as somebody who's not reliable, then he will have to prove that. Okay, and also here, he does want to, you know, progress with things, but he can't, because you're giving him a part that is, you know, he's got to prove to you that he's untrustworthy. Okay, Marissa, what is your question, my lovely? Just waiting for Marissa's question. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, Marissa. I'm not getting any cards denoting communication soon. But I will tell you what Spirit is saying to you. Okay. Now, we've got the Magician and the Mirror. Why? Because how you feel about him and yourself and the relationship is what you're going to get reflected back. Okay. 3D and the people in it are just a reflection of you. So if you are feeling very anxious, then he's going to feel anxious. Okay, he's got these thoughts. Thoughts are your thoughts. Okay, so it could be that he is actually feeling this and you're feeling fine, or that because you're feeling it, he's telling you that if you're feeling in this state, you know, worrying about what other people think or worrying about what he's doing, etc., then he is going to reflect that back to you. You're not going to see the movement you want. Hence the fact he's saying, look, the magician, you're creating your reality, not me. I'm just acting the part in your movie that you're giving me. Okay. So if you are really worrying, look at what you're worrying about. Is it lining up to what you want? Or are you, how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Hurry up. Does he even think about me anymore? What's he thinking? What's he feeling? What's he doing? All of those are going to keep him away from you for longer. Also, there could be some negative people around him as well that are not playing very nicely at the moment with him. So Spirit is saying your imagination creates, like just like children. Okay, when your little children believe in Father Christmas, they believe in the Tooth Fairy, they believe 100% up until ego comes in. Okay, that what they are experiencing is true and what others tell them is true. So do you really truly believe in this connection? Look at what your heart is saying and the story you're telling yourself. Okay, because if you do and you feel that this is the one and it's written in the stars, okay, he's yours. If you want him to be yours, then know that he's yours. Stop doubting it. Stop looking for things. Start to get into the feeling that you're in this loving relationship. Okay? That is the knowing. Even if you can't get into that feeling and you're like, oh, I know he's mine. I know he's going to be in contact. But the fact that you're saying, well, is it soon? Is it soon? Means you're still looking for it. And if you're still looking for it, you're in a lack state. So you're going to cause a time delay. Okay? So start to get into the feeling of telling yourself every day, either, of course of course he's contacting me. Of course he wants to be with me. Okay? I'm always on his mind. He's head over heels in love with me. We communicate really well together. Start putting out the positive energy, because remember, every next second is a blank payment. Sorry, I've just looked at the thing out of the corner of my eye. Every new second is a blank canvas. So what are you putting on it? Because your next thought is creating your future. So make sure you're putting thoughts out there of what you want to be seeing happening. So if you're focused on, I don't have, he's not here, etc., 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 then that's what you're going to keep getting more of. What you focus on grows. The more you focus on something, your brain thinks it's important and will give you more of it, even if you don't want it. So start switching your thoughts when you think about him to, of course he's my boyfriend, of course he's my person. Why wouldn't he be? I'm always chosen. I'm always loved. Okay? Because he is yours if you want him. But you're the magician and he's the mirror. So look at what story you're telling yourself about him, about the relationship. If you think, oh, he's always too busy, or he's never going to ring me, he obviously doesn't want to be with me, then that's what you're going to get. I don't want to be with you, okay, etc., etc. Separation is just an illusion. We're all connected by energy and our thoughts. But if your thoughts are pushing him away because you're in a lack state, you're just going to take longer for it to come around. So, will you be in communication soon? Not in the current energy that you're in or that he's in. So that energy needs to shift into a more positive energy. Okay, Quattro. Okay, now this is just going to be advice for you, Quattro, okay? Because again, you create. You could have every intention of being successful and know that you're going to be successful and it will be successful, okay? I can't give you, will you be successful and how will it turn out? Because you could self-sabotage it. You might not put the work in. You might not stream very often, etc., etc. And therefore, you're not going to be successful and it's going to turn out not how you want, okay? So let's see what the advice from Spirit is for you. There's nobody creating your 3D except you. Yeah, take action. Okay, you've got to take that action there, but it's on a sword card. So swords are your thoughts. So take action in your thoughts. Okay, sitting there and, oh, I've got a successful channel, but you're not doing anything on it. Or, you know, Twitter and that. Or doing it for a week and then not doing it again and then wondering why you're not being successful. Okay, so you've got to take some sort of action as well. And also action in your thoughts. So if you're doing it, but then you're thinking, oh, there's so many other people. I've got too much competition. Oh, nobody's going to see me. This is really slow. Then you're going to get that reflected back. Yeah, here as well. Sort of this is you thinking about all the sort of success that you want. Okay. So I seem to get the feeling that, you know, you've got to be a doer, not just a hearer, if you like. So actually watching where your thoughts are, seeing yourself as I am a successful, you know, social media person, etc., etc. Seeing yourself how you want to be as well. Neville Goddard always says a good thing that, you know, if I asked you now, who are you? And you say, oh, I'm a successful streamer. Okay, but then I ask you again in an hour and you're like, oh, well, actually, it's pretty crap. Then you haven't remained faithful to who you are. So always ask yourself, who am I? Yeah, again, you know, watching your thoughts again. So taking action in your thoughts, seeing yourself as being successful, and then when you start to be successful, in that knowing that you are, then look at the difference between the two. Okay, this one is taking the action, but this one is sat there going, yeah, everything's fine, I'm successful. Only if you take action and see yourself as successful. If you don't, then it's going to take, you know, it will go the opposite. Your 3D always reflects back the self-talk you have in your thoughts. Yeah, there may be somebody else who you pair up with, or somebody else who influences you or helps you here. Could be a female, okay? Might come in, not straight away, but later. But they will be very helpful. It may be somebody who you're following, or somebody who's got something similar that you're doing and you pair up or something. Do a collaboration. Help each other. Talk. Here is you clinging to emotions here. So make sure that your emotions, your feeling state is focused on what you want. Okay, don't let a lot of emotions come in as well. Yeah, and moving forward here. So hopefully it will be successful. As I say, a reading is never set in stone. You can self-sabotage it. But it seems to be going in the right direction for you. Let me just check that that was the amount you paid. Yeah, 6 cards. Okay. So good luck with it, my lovely. Okay. Miss Mia, this is yours next. Okay, Mia, is this somebody you are in no contact with, or somebody who you've got your eye on? I mean, have you had a relationship with this person? In contact, haven't spoken for a few days. Okay. Okay. In his energy here, you know, he is thinking about you here. He sees you as very beautiful. Okay, but he's saying that okay, two things. One is that you are overthinking things. Okay, when I connect to your specific person's energy, I'm not connecting with the 3D version. I'm connecting with their higher self. So sometimes their higher self will say, look, because you're worrying too much, and he has to play the part that you're giving him based on your assumptions, your beliefs, your thoughts. Okay. So he does find you very beautiful. Okay. And does want to be with you here. But he could be having a load of worrying thoughts because you're overthinking. Okay. So Spirit is saying you're making this hard work for yourself. Toil and labor here. Make the effort. Okay. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So bringing in loving energy. Okay. Then he will message you. Okay. You may be thinking, oh, somebody else is influencing him, or what if he's got somebody else and I'm going to panic? Okay, why is he not messaging me? Your thoughts are running away with you, Spirit is saying. Okay, they're trying to get me to sum it up a bit better. Your thoughts are going into overdrive. You're thinking the worst more than thinking about the loving relationship, if that makes sense. So start seeing yourself. Of course, you know, of course he's going to message me. He's just busy at the moment. I'm busy. When he gets a chance, he'll message me. Okay, tell yourself a different story. Of course, you know, he's going to message me. I'm the love of his life, or I'm his girlfriend, or I'm first best, I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Okay, instead of all the negatives that you're probably thinking. He's too busy, or he doesn't have time for me, or what if he's thinking about somebody else, or what if this, or what if that. Okay, put your energy into what you want to be seeing, because if you are spending your energy on stuff that you don't want, you're going to get that, because what you focus on grows. Okay, in our brains we have a reticular activating system, and when you are focusing on something, you're giving it energy, and your brain thinks, oh well, she's obviously focusing on it, so it's obviously important, I will bring her more of it. Okay, see it as your genie. Your wish is my command. Oh, you're thinking all those horrible things, are you? Well, my wish is your command. So start to think what you do want. Okay, loving energy. Make the effort to direct your energy to what you want instead of thinking the worst. But he, you know, sees you as very beautiful, and he will message you when you stop having a meltdown about it or thinking the worst. He'll probably message you anyway. Okay. Jessica, this is your one next. Oh, I like the first two cards in his energy there for you, Jessica. Don't like that one now. I don't like that one. Okay, nice. So in his energy there, definitely when he thinks about you, seeing you as very attractive. Okay, got the star as well. So, you know, this is you, this is confirmation as well that you are, you know, calling him to you like mermaids do with the sailors. Okay, I know that they trashed their boats and wreck them on the rocks, but you know, it's sort of symbolic of your energy is drawing him to you. Okay, he may even be watching things that you're doing as well, but he's definitely thinking loving things about you when he thinks about you. Now we do have attachment, so make sure that you're not attaching any story that you don't want to be seeing. Spirit is saying in that one there for that case. Between you, beautiful energy. Okay, the star again, so looking at you know, the future as if you have it now. You're already married. Okay, the person that you're with is your best friend. They will disappear as a best friend. Okay, when you are just saying, oh, they're just a roommate or best friend. Okay, and seeing yourself, oh, I am his wife. Okay, just that knowing every time you think about yourself, who am I? I am his wife. Okay, we're not working out how we got there or when it's going to be. I am his wife. End of. So you're feeling like his wife. We've got soulmate here. We've got sort of, you know, remembering not to slow the wheel down. We want it to not be bogged down with emotions. So make sure you're checking your emotions. Keep believing, having fun, using your imagination like children do. Okay, seeing the future again, the future, okay, that you want as if you have it now, and then you will get your abundance, my lovely. So just make sure that it's always the feeling state. Okay, the feeling and the knowing. Okay, it's the knowing. Either you are in that knowing that, oh, it's done, so that every time you think about it, oh, I'm his wife, end of, or I know I'm going to be. Okay, either will be okay as long as it's in that knowing state. Okay, I don't need to look. I know it's going to happen. Think back to other things in your life. There are either things that you know that something's going to happen and you get it, or you know something's going to go wrong and it goes wrong. Why? Because you knew. It's that knowing state. Okay, So well done, Jess. Just keep having fun with it. In your imagination creates, remember, okay? As within, so without. Okay, this isn't outside of the death, okay? It is inside his head. Inside your head, you're seeing the future. Death of the old so that rebirth can come in, the new. But he's definitely being, you know, thinking about you, you're on his mind, etc. Just make sure that you're not attaching any unwanted stories or any unwanted things, labels that you're giving him in your head, and keeping yourself on your pedestal. Okay, Neela, you're next, my lovely. Connie, I have got your emails, my lovely. I haven't seen that. Check my Virgo and my boss. Did you get two? Hang on. No, I only got one. From you, I've got Connie's, I've got Tanya, I've got Stormy, and I've got Cece. I've just finished yours, Jess. Yours was just, I've just finished yours. Okay. Yeah, straight away, look at you here. Your thoughts are keeping you trapped, Neela. Okay? So really look at what thoughts you're sending out to him. Yeah, you're still looking as if you don't have them. Where are they? I don't have them. So remember what I said in your email. It has nothing to do with other people. People are a reflection of you. He has no power over you. Okay? So, one, your thoughts are all over the place. Take deep breaths. Remind yourself that you are the operant power. You are the writer of your script. You're the captain of your ship, and you are God of your reality. Okay, so come back into your power and say, this is how it is. Of course, he's sending me what I want. Okay? I've already received them. When you're still looking for them, you're implying you don't have it. I have resistance because he is my ex. What, your boss is your ex? Yeah, you're still judging here. And I think I made a mistake tripping. I don't understand what you mean by that. Ex-boss. Oh, you made a mistake in typing? No, I'm so good. Anyway, you've got judgment here. Remember, you can have no judgment because you're only judging yourself. And if you're judging others, they will show up in the way you're judging them. Even if it is an ex, the ex that you're wanting back in your life, it doesn't matter. Stop attaching that meaning. Just separate the two. He's a boss. So, of course, in a professional way, of course he will give me what I want. You're bringing in all the story of why he can't give it to you because it's your story that you're putting out there, so he won't. Okay, let's look at the advice for you. Yeah, again, with the star card, look at this, a little bit of attachment as well with this string here. So focusing on what you want, but without the attachment there, it's a done deal. Okay. This is what I want. This is what I'm having. It's already done. End of. I've got the paperwork that I wanted. I've got everything that I want. Thank you very much. Isn't that so lovely of him? This card usually comes out when it's saying apply the teachings that you've been given. Okay, this is you. You've asked Spirit's help. You've asked, how the law works, etc. Apply the teachings. If you're just going to be a hearer and you're not being a doer in your thoughts, then you're not going to get what you want. Or you will do, but it might take a couple more weeks or whatever. Okay, see yourself as you've already got it. It's done. Or it's happening. Yeah, and be patient as well. When you're impatient, it doesn't mean you've got to wait. Well, you do have to wait for it to come through. But impatient implies that you don't have it. You're still looking for it. Okay, when the whole point of being a deliberate creator is that I've got it. Okay, this is how it's going to be. I've already got it. You're feeling like the person who already has it, the wish fulfilled. Okay, so really come back into that feeling of what I said to you in the email. And whatever story you keep dominantly thinking, change the story, write it down. No, this is the new script. This is the only script I'm going to be following. I'm the writer of the script. This is what's going to happen. So that you are, in order to embrace the changes, make the changes, you've got to embrace the changes. So you've got to make those changes within. Take that leap of faith in your own power. He has no power over you. Nobody does, unless you give them power over you. Okay, Connie. Now, you're not going to see Connie's, anything from Connie in the chat. She has to email me because it doesn't come through. Okay. Okay. So for you, Connie, we have here you sort of a learning card. Okay, so it can be that you are thinking of learning something new. It could be that you're putting the work in, especially regarding the King of Cups, somebody you love. Okay, it can be that you are. I lost my train of thought then. Sorry. So either wanting to do something to enhance your skills. Okay, physically, like learning, going on a course, or learning a new hobby, skill, or whatever. Okay, but it can be that you are learning emotionally about to send loving energy out, to think of your person in a loving way as well. Okay, sometimes you do get stuck in overthinking things. Okay, and spirit is saying no, we need to move forward. Okay, the swords are down, which is swords are your thoughts. Okay, instead of stood there sort of really like, oh, going over old story unwanted things, it's time to move forward now. And again, we have movement here. Okay, starting to move forward and releasing what is not serving you, old stories, unwanted versions of people. Okay, unwanted things about yourself, the way you think about yourself as well. The door to personal healing and happiness is opening. It's got this beautiful rainbow, it's got the beautiful dove, so like, more peace in your life, more hope, having that hope as well, being more optimistic, spirit just say. And we have here, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I've asked in general anyway, I haven't just asked about a lover. Again here, we don't look at the how and the when. All you're doing when you look at that, well, how is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? You are robbing yourself of time, meaning that it's going to take longer for you to get what you want, instead of you being in the knowing of, oh, it's a done deal. Okay. Here, making sure that you are putting yourself on your pedestal in all areas of your life. Okay, that you are first best, you're always chosen, you are good enough, you're beautiful, etc., etc. Having fun with friends as well as family. Another one, just having fun in your life. Okay, again here, really watching your thoughts. Swords are your mental energy, so victory and success if you watch the victory wreath on your thoughts. Okay, and fighting off those thoughts that come in, those sneaky little pesky thoughts that try to self-sabotage you. Okay, and just like I say, releasing what is not serving you, any old stories, unwanted versions of people, any beliefs that are not helping you. Okay, so moving forward, not looking at the how and the when, just being optimistic, having that faith. Okay, but having fun in your life overall. And trusting. Okay, having that trust in yourself and in your power. Your consciousness is the only thing creating. As within, so without. But here, if you can, stop going over things and just move forward in your thoughts to that knowing stage, okay, then that will help you. In all areas of your life. If it is emotionally, and you're not thinking of learning anything new, then yes, learning to look at where your thoughts are as well. Spirit said, your thoughts and feelings. It's always about love. Loving energy is what attracts. Okay, when we're judging, when we're criticizing, when we are in that lower energy, it repels. Keeps what we want away for longer. But your person is very passionate about you as well. Spirit is just saying there. And with that King of Cups as well. So again, you know, where are your thoughts? I had a lady who came in the chat the other week, 2 weeks ago, saying that her SP had come back after 2 years of no contact. And let me go back into it. Hang on. So I took a screenshot of it. Hi Sophia, my SP finally contacted me after 2 years and now moving in with me. All of your readings were spot on with what you said he was going through, and you said we would be living together. So I said to her, you know, did you start to feel like he was yours? You know, you let go of that neediness, that looking for it all the time. She said, yes, I let go and started working on myself and felt he was already mine, regardless of what was happening in 3D. Okay, and I said, so when you work on yourself, you start to feel more stable, you start to feel more grounded, you start to feel more confident, you're unshakable. Okay, you know that what you want is yours. And she said, yes, I feel happy whether he is here or not, because I feel more secure in myself. When you're all over the place, your outside world will be all over the place, and the people that you are thinking about. Yes. If you're thinking about a particular person, Connie, then yes, that person is interested in you as well, my lovely. Right. Tanya, hello, my lovely. Right, let's do yours. Oh, that card keeps coming out. No matter how many times I've shuffled, that one comes out. Okay. I'm just going to bring in one of these. Okay. Well, he's definitely yours. Okay. So, in his energy, I feel that he is worrying because of how he's going to get away from the situation he's in. Okay. There is some healing that needs to be done there as well, and him wanting to feel more secure. Okay, can be financially, wanting to have that finances to sort of move forward, but he doesn't want to be there. He wants to get away. Okay, running away there. So a couple of things as well here. Spirit is reminding you two things. Okay, that yes, he sees you as the woman that he wants to be with. You're the main female in his life. Okay, but also to remember that you're the main female in your movie. Okay, there's no looking outside of ourselves. We don't create in the 3D. It's not up to him. It's what are you wanting him to do. How are you seeing yourself with him? I am his girlfriend, or I am his life partner, or I am his wife. Okay, not okay, or else we're going to get hot and cold behavior and we're not going to get what we want for a while. Okay, so we don't want you self-sabotaging, but also this card for me is him having that tower moment where things fall apart, where he is, so he's free to be with you. Just trust. Okay, you got to trust. And so that you're seeing this union, you're going to have that union. Okay, you are going to be together here. He's yours, but Spirit is reminding you to put into practice, okay, what you've learnt, and also not to look at the how and the when. We don't look for it outside of us. We see it as being done. Like Neville said, if I ask you in an hour, who are you? Are you remaining faithful to the new you, or have you gone back to the old? Okay, yeah, he's my man. Okay, he's mine. He's my husband. He's my man. And start to feel that you are. Okay, that knowing. Okay, it's that inner knowing. You don't have to feel happy and excited. It's that knowing. This is a done deal. It's not happening any other way, because I know my script. I know how my movie is. Okay, so well done. He is wanting to get away from where he is. He's really serious about it. Okay, he's not playing you or anything like that. Okay, so perhaps you are worrying about the finances. So there is nothing keeping us apart. Okay, instead of worrying about things on his end, no, because if you were already together, that's been taken care of. So when you do start to go along that thought process, bring yourself back and say, no, there is nothing keeping us apart. Okay, he always shows up for me. He's always here with me. He's always there for me. I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. I'm his number one. I'm his priority. Okay, instead of trying to micromanage all the things and put in timings on things, and oh, well, he has to go through this to get to that, to get to that. No, you're already together. So obviously you've gone through all that. You're together. See yourself as the person you wish to be. Don't pin yourself down with any negative thoughts or thinking, oh, I might not get him. Okay? Right, well, don't. Remember, you're the only one writing your script. So if you're worrying about that, you're putting it in your script. So you're going to get more of it. See it as already being done. If you're already together, it's already been dealt with. Okay, let's do an update on the list. We've got Stormy next. Then we've got Cece. Then we've got Nita. Then we've got Iman. And then we've got Kelly. Kelly, have you sent a new one? Because I've got another e-check come through. The other one only just cleared today. That was ages ago. That was weeks ago when you had that one. I'm not sure if it's something else or a new one that you've just done, Kelly. So let me know. Right, Stormy, let me read yours. Okay. Yes, I've seen yours, Iman. You are, I think you were, got Stormy, CC, Nita, and then you, Iman, and then Kelly. Right, Stormy, sorry. Let's have a look at what's going on with yours. Right, okay, he's definitely thinking about you. His emotions are it's never a bad card, that one is. It's not like his emotions are good and bad. It's just they're a little bit all over the place. Unexpected. I always feel like it's, oh, I didn't expect to feel that way. Those sort of emotions. Or why am I feeling this way? Why have I got these emotions when I shouldn't be having these emotions, if you get what I mean. That for me on that deck, it's always a bit like that. But he's definitely thinking about you here. Yeah, excuse me, a victory. He's wanted victory with you here. So seeing you as a goddess. Ooh, nice. Let's carry on. It's a positive feeling I'm getting from this, that he's, you know. Yeah. This is the other person, okay, not liking that one in some way, you know, Queen of Swords, you know, bossy or nagging or something, but also reminding you to be on your mental diet for whatever as well. Let's have a look here. Yes. Okay. So we know what's in his energy. For you, you know, again, what are you believing in? Your imagination creates. So what are you believing in? Believe in what you want to, you know. Is he my soulmate? Is he the person I really want to be with? If not, don't give him your energy. You know, you're investing in your future. Every thought is an investment. Spend your energy wisely. You know, what downloads are you getting? Here, ignore 3D. We don't, what Spirit is saying, don't start to have inner conflict or starting to argue with him in your head or go back into old stories. Okay, stay focused here and use the wisdom that you've been taught. Okay, use the wisdom that you've been taught. You're the one reaching for the stars. You're the one that is mapping your future, that's writing your future in the stars. Okay, and it's on a 22. There you go. Didn't you say something about 2 and something again? There you go. Pure thoughts. Only have pure thoughts. So again, you're creating. So what, okay, he's come into your 3D from all the work you've done before. Okay, I know you sort of put it to one side. You started focusing on somebody else, but the energy was still there. It will always play out. Okay, at some point. So what meaning are you going to give to this? Spirit just said to me, what meaning are you going to give? Are you going to take the download and say, okay, I'm going to run with this, I'm feeling a certain way now, or still having that inner conflict? If it's just your own inner conflict, like I don't know which one I want or whatever, then you know, be clear, or else you're going to get mixed. A mixed bag. You know, what is the end to your movie? Spirit just said. And who are you sat on the sofa with? Who is the one that's going to float your boat? Not the one that you think you should have. It's always your movie. Your man. Your choice as to which man. I did just see reconciliation then. Okay. CC, you're next. Okay. Some extra bonus ones there that Spirit wanted to bring up for you. Okay, so Cece, regarding SP, he's definitely feeling more balanced. Okay, feeling more level in his emotions when he thinks about you. Okay, we've got soulmate, which is nice. We've got yes, a yes. Okay, Spirit is just advice for you is just to release any judgment. Okay, so any old story, anything that is not lining up with the relationship that you want, let it go. Okay, in case you might still be judging yourself or him or the situation or friends or something. There can be no judgment. Okay, release that judgment. Free yourself from any judgment, criticism, or whatever. Okay, pure love is unconditional love. It has no conditions. It has no I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. So, but things are moving in the right direction if as long as you drop that judgment there. Now, regarding your career, okay, Spirit is saying a couple of things for you. Now, these are both sword cards. Swords are your thoughts, okay, your mental energy. So Spirit is saying you're stressing in your thoughts, okay, and Spirit is saying no, we cut out those thoughts that are not lining up to the outcome that we want. Has been singing good. Yes. But in work, you know, don't stress. Keep on your mental diet. We don't want to go back into old. Okay. There is a new opportunity if you have been looking. Okay. But don't look for it. You know, we don't look. How and the when's not your job. Just know that if you are wanting to change, then there is an opportunity there. Just carry on believing and stay on your throne. Okay, stay on your throne. You're writing your script and how others treat you. But I'm really glad that you are starting to get your boss singing your praises. Okay. If I want him, I need to forget judgment. Whatever thoughts like that. Good. You're on the right track, basically. Just need to release that judgment and make sure that your thoughts are lined up with the outcome that you want. Okay. Yes, exactly. Remember, who are you? If I bumped into you and said, who are you? Oh, I am so-and-so's girlfriend or his wife, and I have an amazing job where I am respected. Everybody's so friendly. Everybody's so helpful. I'm appreciated. I earn X amount. Okay, and if I ask you in an hour's time, the same. Are your thoughts not lined up? They're just reminding you that if you do start to stress, to get back on your mental diet. Okay? If you do start to, in your job, that was, okay? So if you started to go back into the old thoughts, make sure that you're on it and you turn them around quickly. Because unwanted versions of people don't go away. There's multiple versions of us. So if you have shifted from an unwanted version of your boss or whatever, or work colleagues, to the versions that you do want, but then you start to think negative, you know, of the unwanted version, you will start to get hot and cold behavior. So make sure that you keep reminding yourself, no, of course, my boss always sings my praises, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And releasing any judgment there. Okay. Nita. You just have a drink, sorry. Okay, Nita. A couple of things here, my lovely. So in his energy, he does think the world of you. Okay, and he does really think about you. And the guy here is holding a crystal. It's a clear crystal. So when this card comes out, he's thinking about you. He thinks the world of you, and it's crystal clear to him that you're the person that he wants to be with. However, we do have the bogeyman, or the boogeyman, as some people call him. Okay, here I say the bogeyman. So this can be his own fears keeping him back. It can be that he's saying your fears are keeping him away from you. Okay, so look at where you are thinking here. I know that you're self-sabotaging because I've got my self-sabotaging card out. So it may be that sometimes we trigger things in other people. Okay, so it may have been really intense, and then people think, well, I've been hurt before. I don't want to be hurt again. I'm going to pull away, but I can't stop thinking about you. I don't know what to do. Okay, so we've got this sort of hanging around, waiting period, and judgment. So judging things here as well. Okay, so it may be that you're judging, or he's just saying that he's got this like, oh, I don't know because I've been hurt before, or I don't know how to deal with this. You know, it may not be a person, you know, a lover who's hurt him before. It could be from childhood wounds as well, being let down or not getting things. Okay. So it's either that he's been through something and you've triggered that in him, Nita, or else he's saying you are self-sabotaging this. He wants to be with you. He's got no questions about it. Okay. So Spirit is saying here, really focus on what you want. Okay. Good. Okay. But you do have a part in it because your thoughts create. Okay. He's not creating your reality. It never has anything to do with anybody else. They are a reflection of you as well. But we can trigger other people. But it's how we change the story. Okay. So say if he said, no, babe, you know, I'm never, ever gonna, I really, really like you, but I'm never gonna move in with a woman. And you hold on to that belief, then you're not going to see, he's not going to move in with you, or it will take longer. Whereas if you can shut that thought down and go, oh no, of course he wants to commit to me. Why wouldn't he? I'm first best. I'm the best. Okay, then you're going to get him change his mind thinking it was his idea. Anyway, focus on the future that you want. Okay. Releasing the old story, any old story. So even if it's like you're assuming something about him, okay, it's nothing to do with you, it's me. Yeah, okay, so release the old story. No, there's nothing keeping us apart. Of course he's head over heels in love with me. Of course he wants to be with me. He's my man. Okay, of course. You've got the drawbridge up. You're feeling shut out, and you're shutting him out as well with the old story. So the story that you're telling yourself. Have more giving loving energy to this as well. Fruitful thoughts. Only having fruitful thoughts. Thoughts that are positive. Remember, what you focus on grows. So whatever story you're telling yourself or assuming, it's not going in your favor. Think fruitful thoughts of what you want. Okay, look at you here, shutting down, not looking or reacting to 3D. She's got her eyes closed. She's downloading, you know, no, of course he's mine. Of course he's my soulmate. Of course he's the person. My heart's telling me that this is the person I want to be with. So I'm not going to let silly thoughts come in that are going to self-sabotage, which is what this is doing. Okay, this is a bit like this is the same card as the big red heart with the, is it this one? No. With the swords in. Swords are your thoughts. You got your heart there wanting, your heart saying, yes, but he's the person for me. But then the swords are piercing your heart's desire. Okay? So your thoughts are all over the place. Start to have fun, loving energy. Of course, we're a loving couple together. Of course, you know, I feel so safe and secure in this relationship. Of course he loves me. Of course I love him. Of course we're devoted and committed to each other. Okay, bring in that loving energy. Seeing yourself as the couple. Remember that story I read out from somebody who posted where they've been in no contact for 2 years? Because I kept saying in the reading, shift your thoughts from the old story and unwanted thoughts to what you do want. So she said, I ignored anything in the 3D. I went within and just knew he was mine, and he came back, and now they're moving in together. Okay, so really focus on what you want. He does want to be with you. Okay, he's got a lot of feelings for you, but you've got to release the old story. Look at the script. Okay, the old script that you've written to your movie has to go. Only see the script with fruitful thoughts of where you want this movie, your movie, to be going. Okay? Nobody can influence your movie but you, unless you allow them to. So shift your thoughts. Okay? Shift your thoughts is basically what Spirit is telling you here. Yeah, be at peace with your thoughts. Peaceful thoughts. Seeing yourself being peaceful together. Things being peaceful. You know, you can affirm for other people as well. Like, oh, he is very confident. He is emotionally unstable. He is emotionally stable and balanced. Mentally and emotionally stable and balanced. Okay. Because if you're thinking, oh, he's been through this trauma, he's doing this, he's pushing me away, this is what he does because he's been hurt before, then yes, then that's what you're going to see reflected back. And we just had the assessing card. You're constantly assessing here and passing judgment as well. So not in a nasty way, but when you think of him, you're thinking of him in an unwanted way that you don't want in your movie. You don't want that character in your movie. Okay, you want the one that's fun, the one who's committed to you, the one who's in a loving relationship with you, who's got no baggage, got no, you know, there's nothing stopping us being together kind of thing. Yeah, with this card, look, call him to you energetically. We're all connected by energy. And it's your thoughts are energy, your feelings are energy. So start shifting your thoughts to loving energy and seeing yourself as the person you want to be in this connection. And he will conform. Okay, Iman, this is yours, my lovely. Yeah, if you can find it. I've got minutes on mine. There's 100 minutes. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie 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 do. Okay, for P. Okay. Um. I feel that P could be somebody who's either is somebody who's quite busy. Okay, so might not have a lot of time. Might be caught up in a job. You know, their work. They're caught up very much in work here. Um, so I'm not getting much from them, okay, because they are they might come across as a little bit selfish as well, or a bit closed off, but busy. We do have getting to know each other, okay, so it's your choice. It's always your choice. Okay, you're the only one creating. Okay, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could be somebody that you get to know, but Spirit is reminding you, the advice is you're the magician. Nobody else is creating. If you want him as your man, then he's your man. It's your script. Okay, so Spirit is reminding you that you're the creator here. On the other one, on why, he, you know, things seem favorable with him. We got the Page of Cups, so he could have children already. He could have a, you know, have a child somewhere or children. But if not, then just, you know, he could be a bit of a dreamer. He could be, you know, just very imaginative, very creative. Okay, whereas this one seems to be more serious and work orientated, if you get what I mean. More yeah, serious, I suppose, than the other one. But we do have here that there seems to be problems around this. So it could be people interfering, or a situation where others are involved here. And you're tending to react to that. You're keeping that negative story in place, and you're reacting to what others are saying, or what he's saying about other people that are in his life here. But again, it could be worth waiting for. It's always your choice. Okay, so it's your choice who you want to be with. Okay, it's your choice at the end of the day. So one seems to be more serious than the other. I mean, in their not serious about you. I mean work orientated, more practical, more the other one seems to be a bit of a dreamer as well, but I feel that there could be a child involved, or they maybe seem immature. But either way, it's up to you. Remember, the universe is neutral. Okay, what you ask for, it grants. So be careful what you're asking for. Be clear so that it can give you what you want. That's why Spirit is reminding you that you're the magician. We're not the magician. You're the magician. You're creating. You're the one that's telling yourselves, the story, my lovely. So who is it you want? It's not up to these people. It's up to you. Who do you want? Okay, Kelly, this is yours, my lovely. Let me just tag this so that I know it's going to take a little while to go through. Let me just have a look at what's here. Don't forget, Addison doesn't see things. Right, I've got Addison, Gerda, Neela, and Ghost in that order, okay? Hmm? Okay, for you, Kelly. Really good energy in his energy. Okay, definitely something creative with work. Now, it could be physical work, you know, his job, something creative and beneficial regarding his work, or, you know, your it's paying off. He's putting in the work. Okay, that you're wanting, really thinking about you, wanting to be with you here, being happy and contented with you as a couple. So which is all good in his energy. Now we've got the Tower with journey and keep an open mind. So it could be that there is a physical journey, you know, you're wanting to see him or he's wanting to see you, but there's some cock up with transport or something that is a delay. Okay, so keep an open mind about it. It could be that, you know, he's just having that freedom and he's journeying towards you here, that release of the things that have kept you bound. But yes, you know, spirit guiding him towards you as well. Could be by the end of the year. I don't normally do timings, but sometimes that can come out as it's on a 12 by the end of the year. Victory and success, remembering that you're the one with the seed in your hand. Your thoughts are the seeds that you plant, so be careful. Your future is in your hands and him running towards you there. Okay, so it's definitely things still on track. I feel that there is movement definitely in things being more beneficial, but there could be a delay in a journey. If you're not planning on seeing each other, or if you do plan on seeing each other and there's no delay, then it can just be like that journey that you're on. Keep an open mind because things are still going. Okay, but it's all good. All good, 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 good. I just get a real sense of movement, of him being more committed. Yeah, definitely yours. Okay, coming towards you, feeling more secure. All things that are going in the right direction, my lovely. Oh, the beautiful Two of Cups there. First time I've seen that this evening. Two of Cups. Goddess, reminding yourself you're the goddess. Keep attracting him to you without any judgment. Right, okay. Okay, Addison, this is yours. Okay. Definitely, definitely, definitely. This is you. Okay. So, in his energy, oh, he's never been treated like this before. Okay, he is not used to being ghosted. He is not used to somebody that he wants ignoring him in this way, which is good. Okay. Because it's a learning curve for him as well as you. He is feeling, right, two things. He is feeling stuck, the garden and the gate, because of her, okay? But it's making him look at that dynamic more. Okay, really thinking, well, I don't want to be here. He's looking out past the gate. He's not looking at her. He's looking, you know, yeah, I've got everything here, but I don't want this. I want you. Okay, so also making sure that you're not still seeing the two of them together. If in your script or in your visuals or when you think about them, you're still seeing him with her, you've got to stop doing that. Okay. So Spirit is saying here, you know, it's your movie. You have to focus on what the happy ending you want to your movie and stay as much as you can dominantly in the wish fulfilled. Putting yourself in high honor. You're not second best. You are first best. It's your movie, my lovely. Okay, you got to trust. Trust in your power. There's nobody creating your 3D apart from your own inner talk and your thoughts and feelings. Okay, you're investing for your future. As I said earlier, each second going forward is a blank canvas. So what do you keep putting on it? You know, see, again, this has come out a lot tonight, okay? You're looking at the future you want. Killing off the old and having that rebirth of what you want. As within, so without, okay? You've got to release that fear that you've got. Okay, you're the only one that needs convincing yourself that you can have what you want. But you keep giving in to fear and the what if I don't get this? Because you've been used to telling yourself that for so long that doing the self-concept doesn't, it is going in, Spirit is saying, but you're then coming back out of it and doubting. You are the only one creating. As within, so without. There is only your consciousness that is creating your 3D experience here. And Spirit is saying, trust and put yourself in the leading lady role. Okay, because if you're still looking at him and the situation outside of you, instead of in that knowing that, oh, he's mine, end of, I'm not doubting it. I know it's a done deal because it's my freaking story. Okay, and I'm writing it, then that is how it is. Okay. So yeah, just, you know, your dreams come from your subconscious as well as downloads from your higher self. So just trust. You're investing in your future. So what are you investing emotionally and you know, in? And not letting that fear come in. Doubts lead to fear. Okay, fear cages you. It keeps you stuck. So be free in your thoughts. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't put in your script. Okay, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you when you think about him. He's not going anywhere. Spirit just said he's not going anywhere. Okay, but you're not seeing him as your husband. You know, if I asked you every hour, you would be changing. You're not Valerie, who is his wife, end of. There's no question. There's no debating this. This is how it is. I know my script and this is how it is. It's a done deal. Okay, so really start to shift into that energy more. And if you're seeing him as that person, he will conform to that. Okay, if it's your assumption that he's your husband and you're feeling that and you're not doubting it and you're still looking at 3D and you're seeing the reacting to 3D, then it will come to pass. It has to. That is the law. And again, going back to that message that I read out from what that person's put in before, you know, she just totally ignored 3D. This is how it is. He's mine. We're going to be living together, and boom, it's happening. Okay. Watch those thoughts. Fight them off. You've got victory over your thoughts. Your thoughts do not control you. You control your thoughts, my lovely. You're starting to drift. You're starting to feel lost again. And again, letting your emotions get over you there. Okay. Gerda, my lovely, what is your question, please? And then Neela, and then Ghost. I will need your question when I've done Neela's. And Rita. Let's get rid of that one. Right, okay. Gerda, I'm here. What's your question, my lovely? Ooh. Okay, Gerda, this is yours. Sorry, I forgot how many cards you got. 6. Okay, my lovely. I'm not sure if I'm sort of getting the feeling that there could either be these two cards are the past and adjudication. Okay, so it could be that he's already just come out of a relationship or he's still with somebody here, okay, and they need to separate. If there isn't anybody involved, then you might have known each other for a while, but you could be judging things, okay? You judging, um, like you said, you know, is he serious about me, or is this just going to be friends with benefits? Okay, so Spirit is saying no, he wants things to grow. He wants things to grow, become more solid between you. He sees, you know, you as a person he is comfortable with, wants to be with, victory and success with. Okay, it's certainly worth waiting for. But you are letting your emotions come in a little bit here, which is slowing things down, the momentum between you here. So Spirit is saying for you to be strong. The advice for you is to be strong, be confident, be positive. Okay, here. Of course, he's the person I want to be with. What's your heart telling you? Spirit is saying, what's your heart telling you? Not your thoughts, not your ego. Okay, what's your heart telling you? He wants to be with you, but he will only act the part that you're giving him. So if you are undecided in your thoughts, okay, start to be clear. No, I'm not friends with benefits. We are a couple. Okay, not saying anything to him, by shifting within, shifting your thoughts. Okay, it's your thoughts, your feelings that create. The outside is a reflection of you. Okay, so if you're judging things, then try not to. There is a video I've just come across on friends with benefits. So let me just dig that, and then you can click on it and go and watch it, and then you'll know what I'm on about. Let me just find it a moment. Hang on a momento. Oh, I can't believe that it's at the top of my feed here next to my live one. So there you go. I didn't even have to go and find it. How I went from friends with benefit to a committed relationship success story. So there you go. You can go and watch that, my lovely, and that will give you some tips. Right, and I will get out of that one. And then I just saw clearly decide what you want, okay? So as I put that back, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, you're indecisive. You're saying to yourself, wow, I don't know whether I'll, you know, he wants to commit to me or be a friends with benefits. So the energy you're giving out is to him like a post-it note. Oh, I don't know whether I want to be friends with benefits to Gerda or in a committed relationship. It's not his choice. He acts the part you give him in your movie. But when you listen to that video, it will help you understand what your reading meant from Spirit at the end of the day. Okay, Neela. Okay, I've seen your question. Neela, just put your SP's initial again, or star sign. Oh, it's Virgo, isn't it? Grrr. Virgo, sorry. Yes, I got it. Just being stupid there. Oh, yes. coming towards you here. Okay, his thoughts are definitely thinking about you. Swords. So in his mind, he's got no doubts that you're the person he wants to be with. Okay, but also, you know, really thinking about you as well. Your energy in the momentum that you're in is drawing him towards you. You don't have to feel them. It's that knowing, okay? It's the knowing within you. It's not outside of you. It's within you. Yeah, really thinking about you here. Definitely. Okay, so it is working. Once you get to that knowing, you don't need to do any techniques or anything. You just are in that knowing that, yeah, he's mine. I'm just going about my day having a good day. I know he's mine. Of course I'm his girlfriend. Of course I'm his partner. Just like that other lady. Again, you know, 2 years, no contact. Like she said, I just finally knew that he was mine. And he came back. Yeah, and journey. Look, he's definitely moving towards you here. We've got 2 journey cards here, you know, movement cards, thinking about you. So it's a done deal. Just know it's a done deal and let it. Remember, what you desire desires you. When you get to the point where you know it's a done deal, more than you are questioning it, okay? So you might still have the odd doubt, but deep down inside, you know it's a done deal. Think of it of like a telephone, okay? When you are trying to connect to what you want, okay, because you're in the right energy now, okay, so you're trying to connect to him and he's trying to connect to you, but it's engaged. You're trying to ring his phone, it's engaged, and he's trying to ring your phone, it's engaged. Okay, allow what you want to come to you. When you've shifted enough that you're dominantly in the state of, I know it's a done deal, I know he's mine, allow him to come in. You don't need to do anything else other than just know. It's that knowing. Okay, it's that knowing. So allow it to come in. You're not looking for it, you're not doing anything in 3D. You know it's done. Yes, Sasha. Even if you're dominantly in the knowing. Okay, so if I said to you, who are you, Sasha? Oh, I'm his wife, or I'm his girlfriend. And I ask you again in an hour, who are you? Oh, I'm his wife, I'm his girlfriend. You've kept in that persistence. If you're wavering, if you go back to, oh, I don't know, well, he's with somebody else, you're not persevering. Yeah, you know, wanting to meet up with you here as well. Again, you know, soon. They're not bringing me to the clearly decide. They're just saying it's going to be soon, okay? There's definitely momentum here. There's definitely movement here. Yeah, keep putting in the work. Okay, it could be work related as well, but I mean, just keep putting the work in. Keeping those cogs turning in the right direction. Yeah, let's just look at a card for you for advice. Addison, can you close the payments, please, my lovely? Because I've got a couple more to do, and it is getting up to midnight here, and I've got to get up early in the morning. Yeah. Oh, he's yours. And he's passionate about you. He's getting that strength and courage. It's a done deal. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. Don't doubt it. Don't fight it. Just know it's yours. It's a done deal. I'm telling you that now. Oh, what's at the bottom? Union. Sweetheart, this is just don't doubt it. Just every time you think about him, see yourself as him being your, he's, you know, you're a couple. End of. You're a couple. Proud of you, my lovely. Can't wait for your success story. Oh, and look at that. Another 2 of Cups there. I haven't seen that in that deck. It's done. It's done. It's yours. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. Let it come in the beautiful way that it's going to come in. Don't look at the how and the when. Just see it as done. It is done. Oh, dog's having a silly fit. Okay, brilliant. Can't wait for your success story soon. As long as you don't self-sabotage when it's there. Right, go. What the blimmin' hell are you doing, you silly dog? Having a little bit of a moment then, aren't you? Yes, getting past your bedtime as well. Ghost, what is your question, my lovely? Not for you. Ow, that was my foot you jumped on. Okay, Ghost dog. Are you the Sag Ghost dog? Is this you asking about what you should do with Rebecca? In that case, I need these cards. Thank you. Okay, they're drawing me to these. Hang on a minute. Just having a little tete-a-tete with Spirit here. Okay. Ghost, are you in contact? Because I've got talking here. So I don't know if you're in no contact and wanting to talk to her, or whether you're in contact. Can you just clarify that for me, please? No contact. Okay, she cut it off. Yeah. Okay. Right. So you are feeling pretty left out in the cold here. You're feeling miserable, not very happy, bunny. Okay, and you're wanting things to grow. You're wanting things to be more solid between you. You're wanting to talk to her. You're wanting her to talk to you as well. So Spirit is saying, focus on your wish fulfilled. Okay, your happy ending, your horn of plenty, and your wish fulfilled. So what is the outcome you want? To be in a happy relationship, to be a couple. Okay, see the wish fulfilled. When you're the one driving the chariot. Okay, so it's your decision where your thoughts are going, whether they're going to the dark, the negatives, if you like, or the positives. So where are your thoughts when you think about her more? You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself here, carrying a load of unwanted weeds around. When you think about this, you're indecisive. You've got the key. You're not going to see this person's holding a key, but you've got the key, but you're not sure which way to go. Okay. So Spirit is saying, do you truly believe in this, what your heart is telling you? Your heart's telling you, I know that she's the person I want. But your thoughts are coming in and messing it up. Okay, so follow your heart. Your heart is like this inner child. It believes in everything. What you desire desires you. It's there for you to have. The moment you desire something or someone, they are yours. But you need to start telling yourself the story that lines up with the outcome, the wish fulfilled that you want. So for instance, if you are wanting to be in together, but you're focusing on, she cut me off, she doesn't want to talk to me, she probably doesn't even want to know me, she obviously doesn't like me, I thought she loved me. Okay, how are we going to get back together? What do I need to do? You don't need to do anything apart from shift your thoughts to focus on the outcome that you want. We are a loving, beautiful couple together. You know, of course she chooses me. I'm the only person that she wants to be with, etc., etc. Okay, so if you can do that, then she will express how she feels to you. Now, it depends how much old story and how you see yourself on the time it takes. The time it takes is the time it takes you to know it's a done deal within. Okay, true love, finding that peace, making peace with the old story and only focusing on the new as well. Okay, if you can do that, then things should shift pretty quick. Okay, I just feel that she needed time out as well for herself, and focus on herself as well. So I don't see this being over. Okay, I just see that you need to tweak your thoughts in alignment with what you want, your wish fulfilled. Okay, and the outcome that you want. What are you doing, dog? Don't do that. That's naughty. However, it is your life. If you want to reach out to her, then you can. But if you're in the old story, you're going to get the old reflected back to you. Okay, so if you are not feeling confident enough, then you don't need to do anything. Okay. Again, that's the last sort of lady who had a success story that just commented in the chat was like, I just knew that he was mine. I stopped doubting it. And he turned up after 2 years of no contact. And then now they're moving in together. Because I had said all along that they would be together. Not just me, I expect you got other readings as well. Be strong. Look at this strength card. Holding your head high, moving forward, being positive, being confident. Of course she's my person. She's nobody else's. She's my lady. She's my girl. Okay? I'm her man. We are a loving couple together. The door to romance is open. There's a key lock here as well. So you could say, you know, I'm the only person with the key to her heart. She only ever has eyes for me. But it's all about you focusing on you being in first best. Of course, you're always chosen, etc., etc. Pardon me. Okay. Who is... so who's paid twice? Initials are RF. Who are you on here? The person who's paid for 2 to be a whole one. A bigger reading. Who are you on here, and what do you have anybody in mind? Or are you just asking about love in general? You don't have anybody in mind. It's not Janie, because I've got her one. There's also a PG as well. So who's Sag Moon? Is that RF or PG on PayPal? Okay. Okay, so happily ever after, you must be RF. So yours is next. Where you've put about love, do you have anybody in mind, or is it just general that you're wanting to know about how to get in a relationship? Okay, lovely. Right, so whoever is PG in the payments on PayPal, I need your question after this one. Woo. Okay. Happily ever after. Are you in contact or no contact, my lovely? Just wait a minute, doggy, 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 in a minute. Okay. You've got quite a bit of attachment here. So, in his energy, he is wanting, you know, things to blossom between you. He's feeling quite positive about the two of you as well. You know, he is thinking about you here as well. I think, oh, excuse my dog's bum, knocking the camera then. He is thinking about you as well. But you're overthinking things as well. And so, excuse me, he's not quite happy about something as well. Yeah, he just tends to, there's something, he's scared of getting hurt as well. So there must be a previous relationship or situation that he's been in that he is wondering, what if, you know, what if this happens again? I'm scared to turn around and look at the Two of Cups in case, you know, it ends up spilt like before. Spirit is saying, you know, really focus on what you want here. Okay, he's yours if you want him. He's yours, but make sure you're putting yourself on your pedestal. Of course I'm first best. Of course I'm irresistible. Of course I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Okay, you've got this sort of codependency and attachment here. And that can come when we, you know, and being knotted up in your, getting yourself in knots. Because a lot of people chase love. They think that if they, that somebody else is going to be the one that makes them happy, whole and complete. Nobody else can do that. It's nobody else's job. So Spirit always says it's a bit like a recipe. Okay, you're the main ingredients to your dish. Other people in your life are just here to enhance your dish. So they're like the seasoning and the spices. You don't have to add seasoning and spice to your dish, but it makes the dish tastier. Okay, so sometimes when we are putting other people on a pedestal, we are like, oh my God, they are so much, you know, they're so handsome, or they could have anybody, why would they choose me? Or you start to self-sabotage and put yourself down. Okay, that's when things tend to go wrong. Okay, or not, you're not seeing the results that you want. What you focus on grows. So first of all, put yourself on the pedestal, seeing yourself as totally beautiful, irresistible. Of course he would want to see my posts. You know, he's smitten with me, he's besotted with me. I'm totally irresistible. Okay, I can have anybody. But you know, get rid of that attachment that I need him. I need him to make me happy. It's not people or objects that make you happy. It's happiness is a feeling state. You can think about a happy time and shift your state straight away. You could be feeling a bit down, but you think, you look at your dog or something, or your cat, and you think, oh, they're so cute, and you feel a shift in your energy. Okay, so a lot of us think that other people have to make us happy, whole and complete. They're your drug. I need them for my next fix. So we go into chaser mode. Okay, and when you chase, people will run. So Spirit is saying, you know, be strong here. You're the one waving your magic wand. You're creating your reality by what you're thinking. And we've got creation here. You're writing your script. So how do you want him to be treating you? How do you see yourself in your movie? Second best? Never chosen? Not very pretty? What story are you telling yourself? Okay. And start to get communication more between you as well. Of course, he always replies to my posts. Why wouldn't he? Okay. So really shifting in your thoughts. Your thoughts create. Okay, every second in time, what are you putting on that next blank second? What you think creates your future. So if you're in a everything that I've just said, basically, then you're going to see hot and cold behavior. How do you want him showing up? What part are you writing him in your movie? Okay, you can speak it into existence, you can think it. Okay, you can script, you can visualize the outcome that you want. You know, if you're only talking on social media, what do you want the outcome to be? Never going on how's it going to happen and when's it going to happen. That's not your job. Okay. But he is feeling very confident. You know, he's feeling very positive about you. So nothing negative on his side. Which deck, Rob? He has got a lot of feelings for you as well. Okay, Sag Moon, this is yours. This one, I think that's the Kipper deck or something. Can't really remember, to be honest. Sag Moon, are you in contact or no contact, please? Just got back to contact. Just got back to contact. Good. Okay. Is there some distance land-wise between you? Do you live in different areas? So I've got journey, the voyage, and another one here, the trip here. Can just signify a new start, a new... yes, there is. Okay. Okay. You will be seeing each other. I don't know when. I don't do timings, but you will be seeing each other. Definitely. Okay. Very good. Okay, in his energy, definitely wanting to come and see you. Okay, definitely wanting a new start, a new beginning with you as well. Okay, and having... I feel that he's been thinking a lot in that time apart. He was thinking a lot about how much fun you had together. Okay, so he was really thinking about you and missing you here, and that's what brought him back towards you again. Okay, but also I do feel that he does want to see you in person, and here you know, revealing that he wants to meet up with you here. We do have here as well, this could be the one. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, so you feel... Always follow your heart. Okay, what is your heart telling you? That is your true compass, your true sat nav. It's your thoughts, your ego that comes in and self-sabotages everything. Okay, the logic mind. Don't follow your heart. Okay, in your heart you know that he's the person that you want to be with. Now, on this journey that you've been on, it should have been in this time of separation for you to have healed, you know, for you to have not learned a lesson, but for you to have healed in some way, so that you are, put it this way, if he comes back and you haven't changed your thoughts, or you're expecting him to do all the work, it will fall apart again. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here that this is him coming towards you, and he's going to be more honest and truthful this time. But you're the magician. Your thoughts and your feelings are creating. Okay, so be strong. If you start to overthink and start putting pressure on yourself again, it will go back the way it did before. So start to shift your thoughts. Don't start putting pressure on yourself and overthinking. Bring in happy, loving thoughts. Of course I'm irresistible. Of course I'm irreplaceable. I am beautiful. Of course I'm always chosen. I'm first best. Okay, so we are in a beautiful, loving, committed, solid relationship. But surrender. When you're trying to micromanage things with logic, okay, it usually messes it up, because the ego will mess things up. Follow your heart. Surrender to the divine. Let your heart take the lead. Follow your heart, okay? But this definitely is somebody that, you know, that you can have a future with. Follow what your heart is telling you, is all Spirit keeps telling me here. You're the magician, okay? Be strong. Don't start going into old self-sabotaging thoughts that didn't help the situation before. Have you grown on this journey? And again, with this Sun card as well, you're the one riding around your kingdom waving your magic wand. Your happiness is in your hands. Okay? So have those happy, loving thoughts, how you want this relationship to be, and how you, in your mind, you are wanting him to be treating you. Don't be fearful. Don't be scared of your imagination it creates. Okay, final one. Okay, Janie, this is yours. Janie, are you in the chat so that you know that this is your reading, my lovely? Okay, lovely. Yeah, definitely. Janie, do you have Instagram? Okay, because I give loads of mentoring and how the laws of the universe work, and you are causing the time delay because you keep looking for it. Okay, two cards saying you're causing the time delay because you're not in the knowing that it's a done deal. Okay, so you're causing this time delay here. You keep looking for it. If you are hungry and you eat, you're no longer needing to eat. Okay, you're full, you're satisfied. But when you keep looking for it, how much longer? He's still not here. When's he going to contact me? You are causing a time delay. Because you're in a lack energy. I don't have. So as per your thoughts, you're not going to have. Yeah. You're waiting for it. You're looking for it all the time. And it's causing a time delay. Yeah, definitely. That is your biggest problem. I've got loads of cards that are showing that you just keep looking for it. So you could be somebody who is watching pick a card readings all the time, and so you are watching ones that are like, is my person thinking about me? Are they going to come back? No contact situation. So you are reaffirming that you don't have the relationship that you want, so you're causing a time delay. You're in a lack energy. Okay, so bear that in mind. It's all right if you can listen to them and not sort of, you know, take them lightheartedly, but when you're really and they're stirring emotions in you, then you are keeping the old story in place. When you're being impatient, again, you're in a lack energy. I don't have. So you will get more of, well, you don't have then, because that's the energy you're giving out. Yeah. So in his energy, wanting to come forward here, You know, he may have to walk away from somewhere where he is. But, you know, just, you know, he does want to coming forward here, apologizing, telling you that he wants to be with you. Okay, seeing things, a future with you here. So in his energy, it is good. Okay, he is wanting to be with you here. But in your energy, you're still going over the past story, the old story and the unwanted versions. So you're causing here the time delay. You're hanging around waiting. You're robbing yourself of the time because you keep looking at the time. You're bored. When's it going to happen? I'm not moving my life forward. When's he going to come back so that I can start living my life? Okay, and where is he? When he comes back, I can have fun in my life. You're coming from the wrong angle. Okay, you've got to be in the energy of that you are happy, whole and complete in yourself. And in the knowing then that he's yours. Okay, that's when things shift. When you are looking for something, you're in a lack energy, so you're keeping it away from you. I need this so that I can move on with my life and be better. How much longer? This is taking too much time. When's it going to happen? You know, time's going by here. So you're creating this waiting. So Spirit is saying in order to make the changes, you have to embrace the changes within. Keep an open mind, okay? The how and the when it happens is not your job. All you're doing is seeing yourself as a couple already. Okay, so be strong. Yes, you will be together, but the time it takes is the time it takes you to feel like you're already a couple. Okay, you're the writing your script. You're creating your thoughts. All the universe does is, oh, your wish is my command. He's not with me. How much longer? Oh, your wishes are command. You're asking that, you know, you're in a lack energy. So you'll get more lack. You'll see nothing happening. Okay, with my clients, when they see the shift, it's because they change the story within. They're not looking for it anymore. They are feeling satisfied that that person, that they either get to a stage where they feel like they're already a couple, or even whatever the 3D is showing them, or they just know it's a done deal. There's no doubting it. It just, yeah, they're mine. Okay, I know. I'm living my life. I'm happy. I'm tootling around doing my life. I know they'll be back. I know it's a done deal. Okay, so your really biggest thing is that you keep looking for it. So it's going to stay away from you the longer you do that. Start bringing in that Two of Cups energy. You're already a couple. Okay. And the how and the when isn't your job. He will come back into your life. Okay, but again, like that other lady who was in 2 years no contact, because she kept looking for it, but the minute she just knew it was a done deal, he came back and they're moving in together. Again, you're the magician, he is the mirror. Your 3D and the people in it are a mirror of your thoughts. So really look at where your thoughts are when you think about yourselves. Okay, my lovelies. Thank you, Addison. Thank you all. Let's oh no, good. That's not somebody else paying. I was going to say, oh no, I need to go to bed. Catch up with you all soon. thank you all to all of you who had readings. If you do want to go to Instagram, I've got loads of mentoring advice on there because I am a personal mentor. I help you to shift your thoughts to get what you want, okay? But it really is when you shift within and you know that what you want is a done deal. Even if you have the odd doubts, your dominant state is more in the new story of what you want rather than the old story. I will leave that with you. Love and light.